Vice Live, we got somebody on the phone. What's up? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, this is Candy from Charlotte, North Carolina.
What's up, Candy?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
My question is, do you kiss your pets in the mouth? I went to a brew festival, and I saw this woman and her dog sharing a popsicle.
Oh.
So I want to know, do you kiss your pets in the mouth?
Wow. Popsicle.
On everyone's mind.
Absolutely not. You don't know what the dog has been licking before or whatever. There's germs.
Yeah. I never have.
I won't.
Yeah, but then people, like, dog people will be like, dogs' mouths are cleaner than ours. And I'd be like, ugh, I've never eaten my own ass.
I agree.
You should try it. It's a real delight.
Thank you, Candy. Well, you're gonna recognize our guest from the video we rolled earlier. I'ma just say it. He is the Virgil Abloh of pet fashion. Give it up for Anthony Rubio.
Anthony, will you tell us who this is and who's he wearing? What's the inspiration for the look?
Well, this is Kimba. He's one of my two boys. I have twins at home. I just brought one of them with me. And he's been featured in a lot of magazines. He's been in Vogue. He's been in Harper's Bazaar.
Oh.
They've been in, yeah. And he did a Who Wore It Best of a Jessica Parker hat from the Met Gala. So he's been all over the place.
Oh, wow.
And they're my muses. And I design for all size dogs, but this is one of my muses. He's the best, as you can see, the best behaved. And he wears it all. He likes the hats. And he gets dressed like a person, one leg at a time.
Yeah.
And the inspiration for this was the new Alexander McQueen show that I just watched online 2 nights ago, and it's this one-sided jacket that, because he sits on this side all the time, and it has instead of the tails being down the back, it's on to the side, and it's all done in sequence, and of course he's got to have his top.
So has someone ever bought a dog to you to dress and you were like, oh, well, this dog is too fat?
No.
Like, I don't work in this
You
style.
with the plus size dog?
I'm with the plus size dogs. I do dogs of every breed and every size. I've done Leon Burgers. You've probably seen them with Denzel Washington in the movies that they're like human size, and I dress them up. The stuff I make them fits me.
Wow.
That's how big, yeah.
Okay.
Now, I didn't really get to go into details earlier during the video, but I know a lot of the pets at the fashion show were rescues. Mm-hmm. What does that mean to you?
First of all, let's understand that when this whole thing of dressing the dogs started, for me in particular, was because I rescued a dog. And the dog always trembled and shook. And I watched that TV commercial about, remember thunder jackets? Mm-hmm. That if you hug them, they feel better. Well, that's what I decided to do. I created a jacket of my own, a whole design of clothing. And the people were noticing. Of course, people who aren't educated were like, poor dog, he's suffering. And I'm like, well, you wear a coat when it's cold outside, aren't you? And they're like, yeah. I said, well, why shouldn't he? Mm-hmm. And it took off from there. And everywhere we went, he was noticed. And here we are with the new babies.
Wow.
How does the hat stay
I was
on?
just about to ask.
Crazy glue. No, it's got it's got elastics that go one behind the ear and one in the front, and it's very easy on the dog. Because look, everything is about rescuing animals, so why would we treat them cruelly? We dress the dogs for parties, we give occasions, we create events, so to speak, so we can sell tickets.
Yeah.
The proceeds from those tickets goes to the animal shelter so they don't put the animals down. So it's a cycle that goes on. I'm also working with the Guide Dog Foundation. I personally sponsor guide dogs that they breed them puppies. I just did it this weekend. 2 of them this year. You put like $6,000 each, and you name the dog and you sponsor. And it takes up to $50,000 to train these dogs, to make somebody's life better. So those are the dogs for the blind and for the vets. These guys raise money for the rescue organizations, basically.
So you said earlier that you got inspiration from the Thunder Jacket.
Yeah.
And with helping dogs. So is he so chill because of the clothes, or did he smoke a blunt?
First of all, they don't smoke. And the second thing,
First of all.
You've never shotgunned a dog? Just
you never know though.
Blow it in the
They are
air.
making stuff in California to feed them. They
That's
have
what I'm saying.
Really?
Yeah, the edibles for dogs too.
Yeah.
There's
What?
biscuit for 'em, yeah, in LA.
That's what I'm
Doggy
saying.
animals.
No,
he looked a little,
he's not lit. It's okay.
He
He's
looks lit. He looks lit. My
he's-
boy's geeked. I can see it.
The clothing is made with
CBD.
stretchable fabrics, okay?
Yeah.
So everything is breathable and stretch. And I'm one of the first designers to come out with this 15 years ago because there were no real patterns for clothing for dogs.
Yeah.
I studied women's wear at FIT. So what happened was that one day a friend of mine said, your dog is trembling all the time. Let's try that thunder jacket idea, but give it style, give it some swag. And we created an Elvis jacket with crystals and everything. And it took off from there. And like I said, it's all about comfort and safety.
Okay, so you bought some dog mannequins with
Yes.
you. Can we? What? I didn't even know that these things existed.
Oh,
Dog
yeah.
mannequins.
These are mannequins that I had custom made for the dogs. These are the size of my Bogey and my Kimba, my boys. Okay, I get the dress forms made for my models for the show, so I had these specially made. And no matter what I make on the garment, this is what the result ends up being. This jacket was the one you saw in the video that he was wearing. It was Hollywood to Bollywood, and what you see are real crystals along the sleeves. All that is real. And I've sewn on real jewels to some garments because I have a lot of eccentric customers.
Yeah,
clients.
I
do a lot
bet.
of socialites and celebrities. And I had one come to me with a dress, a woman's dress, and I'm like, what do you want me to do with that? And they were like, this belongs to my mother and she died, and I want you to make something for the dog in this fabric from this dress. So I get all sorts of crazy, you know.
Wow.
That headpiece is amazing.
Yeah.
All by hand.
Oh, I thought that was
okay?
a clutch. That's a hat. Can I see? I thought that was. I was like, I'm going to the movies.
It's like a mohawk.
It looks like these dogs be having some crazy ass sex parties.
I feel like
The S&M theme.
I feel like all your dogs got attitudes. Like
Yeah.
if I dressed my dog like this, then I'd be like, well, look how bougie my dog is now.
Well, that is what it is. It's very bougie. I've infiltrated, I'd like to say, Europe. I've gone to Europe. I've done a few shows and things over there. And I did Vogue Italia, and the chief editor, photo editor said to me, I don't dare put this in the publication because they don't understand this here.
Yeah.
And then she did what you just did, picked up the hat and looked at the work. She was like, this is art. I got to put it in. So
Yeah.
what we thought we were going to get 5 pages, we ended up getting 20 pages.
20 pages.
Wow.
20 pages, and they did the whole story. And ever since then, it's all over Europe. I'm getting emails of people asking me how to start up from England, Italy, from Spain. I was in Spain, and I come back to New York, and they call me from Spain. Oh, we wanted to meet you so you could sell your stuff in our store. I'm like, you think I'm getting a plane back over there? I sell
Crazy.
them stuff.
Nice.
Anthony, you got great style.
Thank
I want to
you.
play a game with you called
Absolutely.
Boy Better. Can we get the first pick up?
Oh,
Now, Anthony, what do you think about this?
okay.
I have to be biased here, okay? Because the little one on the right, that's my other boy. That's his brother. His name is Bogey, after Humphrey Bogart. And of course, I'm going to go with mine because it's covered in Swarovski crystals. Everything is crystallized, and you can see the dog is comfortable in it. And the other one's a costume from a Halloween shop.
Oh, man.
He said that dog is poor.
Let's get another one up there.
there. You putting Swarovski crystals on a dog? Like,
Yeah,
I
look.
don't
How
even
about
have that.
this? Who do you think
Okay.
wore it better here?
Okay.
Well, she looks a bit too happy. But that's how they are. Everybody's real happy and they love their dogs, so that's
Yeah.
how they get. You saw them; they're giddier than the dogs. The dogs
Yeah.
care less. The dogs want to please the owner. So that was the wedding couple from that night on the left, and on the right, her name is Summer. She's a friend of mine, and the dogs were that's her dog, the little Chihuahua. And they're done really nice. That was a royal wedding, by the way. They imitated the royal wedding, and that was the selling pitch for the show, for the event.
I ain't really messing with the one on the left. He looked like he got on
A cop
a
uniform.
Nazi
I was
uniform.
just
It kind of looks like that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Got an SS dog.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming and for
Thank
being here.
you.
Coming up next, comedian Jason Weems is in the building, and he's going to tell us about the worst comedy shows he ever had.